Test, test, test. Hi, are you stuck in your house? But during this lockdown, are you also feeling stuck in your life? If yes, you are not alone. Hi, this is Rupa Patil. I'm a certified trainer, coach, event planner, and a mastermind professional. So last week, in fact, for the last couple of weeks, I did something very important and which was extremely, you know, I got tremendous happiness out of doing that. So I decided to reach out to as many people as possible and to ask them only one question. During this lockdown, what is that one challenge that you are facing? What is that one thing that that you would like to get help in? One challenge. Tell me, and I will try my absolute best to help you. And I was so humbled. I sent this to my email list. I sent this to amazing people in my Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and many other places. I was humbled to see so many of you take advantage of this opportunity because that question was genuinely meant to help you. Yes, I did help a lot of people who responded to me, and most of them I got on call with. So it was literally a free call, and forget charging for it. The idea was purely to serve value, and that's exactly what I did. So when I asked that question, I had literally mentioned that I'm asking this question only to genuinely help you, and do not feel shy. Reach out. I'm not trying to sell you anything here, and the human mind works in many funny ways. So most of you ignored and you did not take advantage of that. I hope in future you do. But for those of you who took advantage and who did reach out to me, I was able to serve a lot of value. Now, the intention behind doing this Facebook Live is to pick up a few questions that were actually asked by multiple people, and what I'm doing in this. So this particular video is literally a crash course, literally a free training. I'm going to answer some of the questions live. Don't worry, I'm not going to take any names. I'm not going to name you if you are the one who asked this question. But if I have picked this question and I'm going to answer this live, I'm literally going to give this training with the best of my ability. And the idea behind doing that is because this question was asked not only by you, but many people from many different countries asked the same questions or questions on the similar lines. So this is Rupa Patil again, and my intention here is to serve you, is to help you with answers to the questions that has kept you stuck in your current life, in business or personal life. And my intention and my hope is that by taking action, by answering this by getting those answers to these questions, I'm hoping that you take that action and go one step closer to your success. And let this lockdown do not stop you. Let this lockdown be literally your stepping stone towards success. Don't be the majority of people who are cribbing, crying, and literally spending their time, rather wasting their time in front of screen, one screen on or the other. Don't be one of those people. Be, in fact, that elite minority who has taken advantage of this lockdown and who is literally using this time to grow themselves. Because remember, your wealth can grow only to the extent that you grow. So with that note, let me start answering a few questions that was asked by many individuals. Okay, so some of you are going to watch this live and most of you are going to watch the recording of it. Again, I did not plan for it because the questions kept coming repeatedly. I thought of doing a quick Facebook Live and answer all these questions as a broad training. Okay, so let me begin. I'm going to refer to some questions from my device. Okay, so the first question, and this was probably more than three people asked this question, and it was all about how do we stay positive during this time of corona crisis. I repeat, the question is, how do I stay positive during the time of corona crisis? Okay, there are many great answers to it, and here is mine. So, not only during corona crisis, during crisis in general, you'll find two main emotions taking dominance. First is the emotion of uncertainty, emotion of fear, and that is unfortunately the majority of people. So most of them will be, again, these are emotions which are common in all of us. But as I said, in times of crisis, these are a few emotions which take dominance. So that means I may have these emotions, and during crisis, during the time of crisis, I'm giving undue advantage, undue importance to this one emotion, emotion of uncertainty, emotion of fear. So that is one type of people. The second type of people are those who give emotions, the emotion of personal excellence as the dominant feeling. In other words, during the time of crisis, this minority, are they afraid? Oh yes. Are they feeling the fear? Are they feeling the uncertainty as the rest of them? Yes, they do. However, they decide to place their importance and place their focus on growing and helping others. So I repeat, the first category are the ones who give importance to fear and uncertainty. They give power to fear and uncertainty because they keep thinking about it through news, through the Facebook forwards, WhatsApp forwards. They have immersed themselves in this corona crisis more than required. That is one category. And second category of people are the ones who have given importance to not only grow personally, but to also assist and help others. Now, the question that I'm answering here is, how do we keep a positive mindset in this corona crisis? And the answer to that is, you have the ability to choose. If you want to choose to become a victim, if you want to be seen by your spouse, by your family, by your kids, by your friends, by yourself, most importantly, if you want yourself to be seen as a victim, as a weak person, and when I say weak, what I mean is a negative person, then sure, go ahead and keep thinking about how corona crisis has broken everything. That is a choice that you can make. Yes, it is a choice that you can make. Or at this point of time, you can take situation and you can look at the situation slightly differently. And the way to do that is commit. The word is commit. Commit to not only grow yourself, but most importantly, commit to help others. This is one of the ways that you can keep your mindset positive. And it's not something only for the political leaders or the religious leaders or the volunteers to do. If you look around, seemingly ordinary people, you know when pre-corona crisis, these people were just like any other ordinary people. They were living their lives, they were going to job or running their businesses, or they were managing their families. And suddenly when the corona crisis came and the entire world is in shock and despair and uncertainty, these seemingly ordinary people decided to do absolutely extraordinary tasks. They are the ones whom you will find volunteering for the community. They are the ones who are reaching out to others for helping them with no reason, with absolutely no reason. These are the people whom you will see are actively helping others, they are actively serving others. And again, these were the ordinary people of yesterday. So the crisis situation can bring out the victim in you or can bring out the champion in you, the leader in you. And you can decide which side you want to choose. Do you want to be the victim and get immersed in the negative mindset? Or do you want to be the leader, the champion, and not only grow yourself, but to help others? So here is a practical tip, because if you have worked with me in past, you know that I'm all about giving absolutely clear action steps. So one of the ways to keep a positive mindset during the corona crisis is just do one task of kindness, just one task per day. It could be a huge task of volunteering, but put it in your action. Or it could be a simple task of helping somebody in your family or somebody in your community to keep a positive mindset, or just as simple as bring groceries for them. Help others. And this is literally one of the easiest ways to keep a positive mindset. And second easy way is to listen to positive, empowering messages. Listen to people who are talking about, how to grow yourself, how to help others, how to keep yourself positive in this corona crisis. So that is my answer to how to keep your mindset positive during corona crisis. If you have an answer to that question, please type in the comment below. And you never know, your answer may actually help a lot of other people, because let me repeat, more than 3 people in less than 1 week's time from all across the globe, not only in India, asked me this same question: how do I keep a positive mindset in this corona crisis? So if you have an answer, give it in the comment and help others. Okay, so that was the first question. And I hopefully answered it in some way. The second was, okay, so I am unable to stay focused. Okay, so the second question was all about lack of focus and lack of action taking. I repeat, the question was, I am unable to focus on what's important. And the second part to that question was, I am unable to take the correct action consistently with discipline. Okay, so to that, I have a I have a very straightforward question, sorry, answer. And this answer is not an easy answer. In fact, this answer will make you uncomfortable. But it's a promise that this answer will help you move at least one step forward. And I repeat, I'm not here to bring massive change in your life. If I can do that, great. But I'm here to just push you in one small direction towards progress, one small direction towards success, just one baby step. And that can be a huge needle mover in somebody's life. Okay, so the question is, how do I stay focused? How do I stay disciplined? And how can I take action in the right direction? So, if you are somebody who's thinking this way, I have a question for you. Take a take a pen and paper, and write down what your life will look like if you do not take action today. What will your life look like if you do not stay focused today? Now, write down that answer, not for today. Imagine you not taking action. Imagine you not being focused for next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Imagine you being complacent. Imagine you doing the same things that you're doing today. Imagine you not taking one step towards progress. So the question to you is, close your eyes and write down, what will your life look like if you do not stay focused and if you do not take focused, disciplined action today? What will your financial life look like? What will your professional or career look like? What will your business look like? What will your personal health look like? What will your family look like 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now? And if there is even a slight regret, frustration, anger in the picture that you see, that is the fuel. That is the reason, the very reason why you need to take that action today. It's always said, that go ahead and imagine, visualize how a beautiful, desirable life will look like. But my question to you is exactly the opposite. What will that scary life look like? What will your life look like if you do not be successful, if you don't choose to be successful? And opposite of success is failure. What will your life look like if you are a failure 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from today? And if that picture does not scare you, then don't worry, you don't need to take any action anyway. But if that picture is an unpleasant picture for you, then this is the time for you to get out of your comfort zone. Corona crisis is not the time for you to sit and dream about your future. It is about taking one imperfect action. I'm doing Facebook Live. I have not even gone to salon. I've got a pretty dim lit background, but I'm taking this action. This is not a perfect action. This is not a perfect setup. I am not giving perfectly scripted answers, but I'm here taking imperfect action towards success, not only for my success, but to help one person listening to this take one step closer to their success. So that's my answer to you. So if you have a burning desire enough, if you think that a failure or a failure scares you enough, then you will find ways and excuses to stay focused, to take action, but most importantly, do not overthink. Do not be a perfectionist. I have suffered perfectionism for more than 3 decades of my life. It does not serve you, it does not serve your growth. So leave aside your perfection, take one imperfect step towards progress. I hope that answers your question. Um, let's go and see the third question. Okay, so the third question is all about time management, especially. So this question, without giving too much of information, this question came from a woman who is probably also a mom. So managing family, managing a house without any domestic help, managing kids at home, managing in-laws at home, managing your husband at home, especially if you're a wife. The picture is not easy. So forget having time for all of them. You are left with zero time for yourself, or for your business. And I am living that life too for past 1.5 months. So I know where that question is coming from. So the question was, how do I manage time, family, and my business? So the question, once again, repeat is, how do I manage time with my family, my business, and myself? Okay, so to this question, I will give an answer which is not mine. I have learned it from some of my amazing trainers, and probably you can even Google for this answer to get some more in-depth details to it. This is called as Big Rock Time Management. I will repeat it. So one of the most effective ways for time management is Big Rock Time Management, or Big Rocks Time Management. So what it means is literally a crash course in Big Rocks Time Management. Is in a day, you first, in fact, even before you go to your time management, think to yourself, think about all the energizers in your life, all the things which makes you happy, which energizes you. uh, for example, for me, every time I play with my kid, I feel rejuvenated. I feel recharged. Every time I, sit with my favorite book and take notes, I feel recharged. Every time I help somebody move one step ahead, I feel recharged. So these are my energizers. What are yours? For some, it would be meditation. For some, it could be cooking. For some, it could be writing a book or writing a blog or creating a video, whatever it is. So the question is, what are your energizers? What are your big rocks? So this is called as big rocks because they are important to you. So it goes back to the example of, filling a jar with big rocks and sands and water and stuff like that. You will find them once you start looking up for big rocks time management. Okay, so the coming back to the answer to that question, how do I manage time effectively with my family, with my business, and for myself? So the answer to that is follow the big rocks time management. First, Identify what are your energizers, what makes you happy, what makes you energized, what makes you recharged. And once you find what are they, once you identify what are they, find take your calendar and place at least one big rock every single day. It may sound scary in the beginning, but it could be. So I'll again take my example. So if I like spending time with my son, and during corona crisis I literally do not have time, I will at least place, let's say, 15 minutes in a day only to play with him, read him stories, or dance with him, whatever it is. So I'll put that first in my calendar first, before I could even put any other meetings, any other coaching sessions, any other video recording sessions. I'll first put that in my calendar. And then I will go and I'll see what is the second priority, the third priority, what is the biggest needle mover. If you're a business person, you know the activities for marketing and sales are literally the biggest needle movers. So, for instance, if a one-on-one strategy sessions, or let's say clicking a video sales letter will move your business forward, will literally bring you revenue. Now that becomes a big rock for business. So identify the big rocks in your personal life, big rocks for your professional life, big rocks for your business, and first place them inside your calendar. And then the remaining open space of your calendar can be filled in with the mundane tasks. Now, as a mom in corona crisis, as a woman in corona crisis, managing family and everything and businesses, here is a pro tip. Yes, you are here to serve the entire world, especially your family. But please, to save your own sanity, carve out at least 10 minutes for yourself. Now, some of you are surrounded with huge families. I was speaking with one lady and she told me that she lives in a joint family of 16 people. And I'm not kidding, 16. She included 17 people. And for my friends who are not from India, this is called as the joint family, where all the family members stay together. So for people like her who are surrounded with a lot of people, carving out 10 minutes for yourself can look not only daunting, but for others, I know that some of the husbands just walk up to wives when they are free and they say, hey, you're free, why don't you do this? So let me tell you, once upon a time when I was surrounded in the same situation, I used to find my sanity literally locked up inside the bathroom. I am giving you literally the most sacred secret of my me time. There was a time when I was surrounded with people. I did not even have a room to myself. If I go to balcony, there was some work or some task lined up there. So just to get my 5 minutes or 10 minutes of sanity, I used to go lock myself inside a bathroom. I used to sit on a bathroom floor, of course, dry bathroom floor, and I used to just breathe, get settled, get settled. And 5 to 10 minutes later, I'm out of the bathroom. I am not making this up. I'm out of the bathroom feeling a lot more me, a lot more recharged, a lot more sane. So do whatever it takes to maintain your sanity. And the question is, how do I manage time with my family, business, and myself? I would say turn it around first, find time for yourself, because it's like oxygen mask inside a flight. You need to first put your oxygen mask on before helping others. So first save your sanity, find your 5 to 10 minutes of me time, and you will find it. I promise. If you decide, you will find it. And then fill your calendar with the big rocks, your energizes, what makes you happy, and then and only then fill in other tasks which are important. I hope all the moms who are listening to this can relate to that answer. Okay, so that was the third question. Fourth question was okay. This is a big coaching session in itself. So somebody has asked me, how can I attract clients in my business, and how do I build a team? How do I attract clients in my business? I would say I have done a free training. One of my groups that I run on Facebook is Bangalore Parents. And I have done a free training inside of that group, especially for business owners, which talks in depth about one strategy on how to attract right clients, and also the clients will pay you money. So please go and attend that training. I will certainly try and give that link. But the name of that group is Bangalore Parents. And the training is all about how to use Facebook groups. You don't need to have your Facebook groups. You don't even need to have a huge fan following on Facebook, but you can use these strategies. And I have given, it's almost, I think it's almost a 45 minutes or a 60 minutes of training, but it gives you step by step approach on how to utilize other people's Facebook groups to promote your business, but not by promoting, not by spamming, but literally by helping and serving. It talks in detail about that. So that is one way of attracting the right target audience. But most importantly, if I were to answer that question in a crash course format, I would say you need to answer three questions to yourself. One is, what is the problem that you solve? Two, how do you solve that problem? Three, who are my target audience, or who do I solve that problem for? And the third one is probably the most important question. Who is my target audience? If I were to talk about target audience, it will again take a lot more than this time. But once again, in that training, in the free training, I have also covered a portion of how do I find the right target audience. So it all goes by that. So go ahead, attend that training while it is free. I'm not going to keep that training free forever. So go ahead, join the Bangalore Parents group or ping me and I'll send you that link. So that is literally the crash course. I'm sorry, I can't answer that question in absolute detail, but that training does answer your question in that absolute detail, and it's free. Okay, so go ahead, look up for Bangalore Parents, and this training is in one of the pinned posts. It's a free training on how to attract the right audience and how to sell on Facebook without spending any money in Facebook ads or without even having a huge Facebook following. So go ahead, take advantage of that free training. And just because it's free doesn't demean its value. I am going to remove that training very soon and I'm going to make that as a paid training. Okay, so that's a tip for you. Okay, and that brings me to the last question. And how long have I been live? Okay, almost 27 minutes. Okay, so the last question is, I am an employee. How do I start a business? I have no product, no website, no following. Where do I begin? Okay, now, great question, by the way. Thank you for asking. And once again, at least once in a week, I get somebody or the other asking me this question on one or the other platforms. The question again is, I am an employee. I am in a full-time job. How do I start a business? I don't have a product. I don't have a website. I don't have a blog. I do not know where to start from. So, first of all, congratulations, because you are already in the first step. You are thinking about it. And I'm so, so, so proud of you if you're doing that. Why? Because look around. There are so many people who go to that same job with you, or there's thousands and millions of people who go to job every day, especially those people who hate their bosses, who hate their jobs, who hate the travel, who hate everything about their company, and still they continue to go there. They crib, they cry, they complain, they blame, but they do not even think about this question that you have just asked. And corona crisis, if you are locked down, this is probably the best time to think about how do I start a business, because more than ever now is the time to, so many online businesses are already booming. And the best part is there are two types of information available. There are tons and tons and tons of free trainings. Just go ahead, type it in YouTube and you will find tons of free trainings or free information, free knowledge. And the other part is there are a lot of business owners, people like me who have run not only one but many businesses, people who are trainers, who are coaches, and they are giving away a lot of free content. Now, talking about the free content, in one of my Facebook groups, I know I keep referring to that, but I have given an in depth, almost an hour, over an hour of training on two online businesses which are currently trending in corona crisis time and how you can profit from it. And the best part is, for both of these businesses, you can continue with your job, you can continue with your life, but you can still launch your first online business without having a product, without having a website, without having a blog, only by learning the skills that I have talked about in that training. And the best part is, in that training, I give lots and lots of free resources. So, of course, I am a trainer, I'm a coach myself. I coach multiple people all across the globe. I have people who are my coaches, not only from India but also from outside India, and I help them to launch, to literally extract what they already know. So that means I extract what they are knowledgeable in. I help them package that knowledge in a business offer, and then the stage 3 is I help them launch an online business within 30 days. So yes, I do that training, I do that coaching, and yes, that is not free. However, if you want a one-on-one hand holding, you can reach out to me. But as promised, I am here to give you value, give you a starting point, and you don't have to pay a single penny. So, on one other training, which is in one of my group, the name of that group is Engaged Parents Wanting to Start a Profitable Online Business in 60 Days. I'll repeat that. The name of my group is Engaged Parents Wanting to Launch a Profitable Online Business in 60 Days. I'll give the link here. Once you go to that group, and again, to join all my groups, you need to be diligently filling and answering the 3 simple joining questions. I do not accept any incomplete entries because I want to maintain the quality of the group. But once you join this group of mine, you will instantly get access to yet another in-depth training. And this training is all about the 2 online businesses which are currently trending during corona crisis, and how you can profit from these businesses even if you are a full-time employee, even if you do not have a product or a business idea of your own, and if you do not even have Facebook following, website doesn't matter. If you, okay, here's the thing, there's only one thing that you need to have, and that is desire. Yes, if you want to do something, you'll find ways to do it. So, once again, that was the last question. I wish I could keep on taking this question and answers. If you want me to answer your questions that you have, any of your burning questions, type it out in the comment box. And here is another thing, I will be giving a couple of action steps, a couple of starting points. These are free resources. Okay. If you want one on one coaching from me, if you want me to help you personally to literally go through the process of thinking, extracting, packaging, and launching your online business, I'm here to help. You can reach out to me for personal coaching, and I'll tell you how to go through that. However, for the rest of you who probably still don't know me, and you don't want to be fully committed but still you want to take that few action steps, I'm going to give a couple of free resources, free training links with this video. So please do only one thing. Okay, out of these many questions which I have answered, and out of the many links that I'll be giving to you, the free resources that I'll be giving to you, at least take one solid action. I repeat, I don't have to do these videos. I don't have to give you free resources. The intention behind doing that is, remember, I also have gone through this process. I was an employee. I barely had, although I was in a high paid job, I barely had any free time for my own son. And he was just a 3-month-old baby, and I had to leave him in creche, in daycare. It hurt me so bad to do that. And that's when I decided to start my own business. In fact, my first business was a brick and mortar business. The name of that business is Weekend Nuts, but it was a brick and mortar business. And 3 years ago, I had this question: what if, for some reason that business either does not strive, or something happens, because it's an events business. I'm an event planner. My first business is into event planning. So I had this question to myself 3 years ago. I asked myself, what if the economy turns down? What if people do not invest in events? Because events, remember, is a luxury. What if that happens? I didn't dream of coronavirus then, but I had this question about, what happens when the economy goes down? What will happen to my current business? And that's when I started researching about online businesses. And I have spent crazy amount of time, crazy amount of money on picking so many wrong internet gurus, so many, I mean, they may be great in their own ways, but they were not helpful. Their trainings were not at all helpful, and I spent a lot of money on them. So, what I'm sharing with you here are only those resources, only my experience, which worked. So, fast forward to today, 3 years later, I have my own online business. I launched it last year. I'm an online trainer, coach, and mastermind, certified mastermind professional. But I launched this business a couple of months even before we could be hit by corona crisis. And today, although my brick and mortar business is on halt, my online business is thriving. I'm getting coaching clients every single week, and I don't say that to boast. I'm telling this to help you, to inspire you to take that one action. So coming back, please go through all the free resources that I'm giving here. Pick only one resource, and immerse yourself and commit to yourself to take action. Even if one of you take one step, one imperfect baby step towards progress, my job, my work is done here. And remember, the reason I'm doing that is because I am on a mission to help 10,000 people live a freedom lifestyle. That's a lifestyle of passion, purpose, peace, and profits. So I help people convert what they already know into a business, a profitable business, and launch it. But for those of you who do not want to launch their own, convert their own knowledge into business, it's absolutely okay. There is hope for you too. And I'm going to give a lot of free resources with that. Give me just a couple of minutes to type those resources in. But here is another thing that you can do. One is take action. Take only one action. I don't want you to take away a lot of things from this training. Take only one action, but take it, commit it. And second is, please, I request you to share this training among your friend circle. This is not to popularize myself. It is not for that. This is to help others who are stuck in this lockdown, who are feeling. I know one of the people who reached out to me is on notice period. His company has issued him a notice period, and apparently he is not the only one. There are so many people who were in between jobs, who do not have jobs, who do not have businesses, or people like me who had brick and mortar business, and in this corona crisis they are stuck. Luckily for me, I had an online business. I had a very good fallback option. But there are so many others who are stuck in jobs, stuck in businesses. They do not even have a livelihood currently to fall on. So I request you to please share this training among others. You don't even have to tag me. Don't do anything. Just share this information with others. You never know. Your one click share button can probably help somebody get their livelihood. It may even put food on their table. It's that important. So with that note, I want to tell you that if you are on this training live or watching this replay, I want to once again thank you, because you are investing in yourself, you're investing in your growth. And as I said in the beginning, you and your wealth can grow only to the extent that you grow. So commit to take one action. And if you need help, one on one help, feel free to reach out to me. Let's see how we can work together. But most importantly, take action, take one imperfect action, but towards the line of your progress and help others, serve others. Stay positive, stay at home, and do not let this corona crisis affect you. Use corona crisis, use the lockdown time as literally to grow yourself and to help others. With that note, I'm signing off. Namaste. This is Rupa Patil. I'm a certified trainer, coach, event planner, and a mastermind professional, and I'm here to serve you. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. If you have any questions, comment it. Bye bye. Take care. Good night.